Igishad Football Stadium. It's the match Lions FC versus the Lymers FC. Lymers, unaccustomed to position somewhere at the bottom, maybe the middle bottom. Lions in second position, but they're playing without their big midfielder, Jermaine. Let's see how they will fare in this second game. They had a tough start against Predators in the first half, but they really came alive in that second half, especially with the youngsters pulling things together. Here is Mikai trying a shot just inside the 18-yard box, going wide. Also, we saw last night the Ducks FC, they played against the Uprising FC. And they also started a bit shakily, but the Venezuelan in Jose Torres came alive, scoring a wonderful hat-trick. And they were able to smash the Uprising. But here, tonight, we have a good encounter, Lions versus the Lymers. Lymers anxious, desperate to get points. And Lions can't afford to drop points. It's a good corner, comes in. Cleared away by the Uprising, picked up there by Jackson. Plays it to Woodley. Woodley plays it inside to Mikai. Mikai nicely to Yariel. Yariel to, it looks like Christian Williams playing deep, because I see perhaps, okay, I think he was just holding for Woodley in the left back position, yes. Perhaps playing the number 6 position. We're into the 19th minute. It's 0-0. Lions versus the Lymers. And here's the throw. Played back to Woodley. Woodley could try to get across, and he does, but it's blocked away. Colin picks it up, has pressure. Good pressure there from Mikai. Has to go all the way back, but he manages to clear it wide to Luigi. Luigi Brown. Luigi plays it down. Nice, good hustle there from Yariel. But someone was caught in an offside position. Free kick for the Lions. It's with Marvin. Marvin picks it up, plays it wide to Woodley. Woodley further on to, it looks like Mikai. And a no-nonsense piece of defense in there from the man Bradshaw. Clearing it. I'm being joined here by the man himself, Tony Fleming. Early days yet, Tony, but Lymers holding strong. I think that Lions have much the better of the possession, but still no goal to show.
Yes, good afternoon, Culture. Good afternoon to all of our listeners. Good to be in the booth again. And it has been, you could say, a hallmark of the Roaring Lions having lots of possession. We've seen where they would have had the lion's share of the possession and came away losing 2 goals to the Diamonds FC. So it's a pattern that they have been going through for this year's 2023 season so far.
But to be fair to the Lions, they lost 2 early games against Ducks and Diamonds, but since then they have won every game.
Yes, and that is correct. But we are not seeing them to be their real prolific selves in terms of the amount of goals they have scored over the past 2-3 seasons. I mean, albeit that it's quite a new setup. They don't have the likes of Capel and Screechy on a regular basis, and the majority of the youngsters that Oh yes, and Tafari, majority of the youngsters, they are the ones who are really being at the forefront in this year's competition. And I must say kudos to the setup and in bringing these youngsters through as well.
On the other hand, I'm looking at the benches.
Yeah.
Tell me what you see.
Well,
they're almost benchless.
Yes, and these two teams has had a lot of players culture. Almost could have at least have a second squad, and like you said, sparse, very sparse, which is unlike these two teams in previous seasons. So
Sparse is on the tip statement. Empty is better. An empty bench.
yes.
Carlos. Ball to Luigi. Luigi like trying to find Carlos. He does. Carlos back to Colin. Nice patient build up here from the Lymers. Now, Colin plays it over the top looking for Junior. Yariel heads away. The ball has dropped. Junior is in no man's land. So is Rashad. And Lymers will come away with it. No, Lions will come away with it.
Yes, and even the Lymers themselves, we would have seen that team last year almost winning through with points in the round matches. This year, struggling quite a bit, and been heard that not a lot of the guys are training, and as you can see, like it says, bench is very, very empty, which is a testament to their performance in this year's season.
Brian has it on the right-hand side, turns it inside to Jackson. Jackson sees Moore on the middle, plays it through, intercepted nicely from Tuntun. Sidhu to Colin. Colin, nice low pin ball over the top, looking for a shot, but Marvin read it well. Read it like a book. We'll go all the way back to Woodley. Woodley, now under some pressure, first touch a bit long, a bit hard, but gets it out nicely. And the Lions building now patiently from the middle. It's with. It's a fine ball there by Williams. What will Brian do? Can he get a good cross in? There's a man right to the far pole. Oh, that's a fine piece of goalkeeping there from the man, Danny Bailey, because there were two players on the outside waiting. The right back in Shatter, he came back, but he came back like a boop boop. And he was just lucky that Danny was able to get across on that cross.
Certainly culture. I saw a move like that in one of the Champions League matches, Real Madrid against the Man City. They cross across the face of the goal, and well, the goalkeeper didn't get it in that particular match like Danny did in this one, but the defense was right there to at least snuck it out, and had that ball pass, it would have been an easy tap in for the player there for the Royal Lions at the back post.
So far, Danny has saved the night, but it was a good cross. As a matter of fact, the initial pass from Mr. Christian Youngster was a super. As a matter of fact, it was a delicious pass. The Lymers trying to build. Oh, he's trying to notch the Yariel. Yariel will have none of it, but he fights back for it. I'm the number 7 for the Lymers. Can you bless me with his name? Number 7 for Lymers.
Kenya Bro. Oh no, not that's this is wearing number 6. That's Jan Romney.
Jan.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Jan Romney.
I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah. He's been playing pretty much a number of the matches, especially those that I would have commentated on. So
here is Jackson. Action Jackson. Not a good pass. Plays it into the body of Rashad. Picked up by Junior. Junior looking for Rashad. Rashad trying a fancy turn, but he's dispossessed by the quick, effervescent Marvin, who boots a left foot over the top. Here is Mikai. Takes it away from Sidhu, but it is a foul on Sidhu. Quick pass here by Mikai to the offside. Who is that playing in the left midfield position? Is that Renel Martin? Renel Martin, another youngster. So I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 youngsters perched among some semi-veterans. Here is Woodley, who I can consider to be a semi-veteran because he has been around for a while.
Yes, he and himself, Marvin, and well, what's his name, Shamari,
Shamari and Yariel.
and Yariel.
So those are the five.
Those are the vets along with the keeper. So quite.
Around them is a lot of youngsters.
Yes.
So when you consider that, you recognize that the Lions have done quite well because it's almost a fresh team. You look at the bench, you don't see Chanana. But on the flip side, you look at Lymers' bench, you see two coaches.
Yes.
Both benches, two coaches. So let's hope and keep our fingers crossed that we don't have any injuries, or by halftime we have a strong bench. Here is Luigi, number 6. Plays it inside. Carlos, ball dispossessed. Tuntun Bailey picks it up. Nice turn. Bailey, fine pass into Jan, but he doesn't pass well. It's to Marvin. Here is Christian looking at the general. Pass it to Martin on the outside. What will Martin do? He has some space. Shatter is ahead of him. Can he blow away past Shatter? Comes inside nicely to Mikai. Mikai back to Martin. Offside. Good idea,
yes.
but poorly executed.
Yes, and I think probably just going a little bit too far forward, too fast, and then the passer there didn't really held up the play as much as he could have, just to allow the defenders there for the Lymers to get back to bring the player on side. But the idea was really a good one, but
The exuberance of
execution,
youth.
yeah, yes.
It's going to be a goal kick from Danny Bailey. Danny. Daniel Bailey plays it forward out on the his right, looking for Rashad. But Woodley does well. Woodley gets it back. Woodley goes down like a pile of rubble. Ball is now, there's a tussle with Marvin. And is it Jan? Ball played inside by Junior, but there's no one at home. Picked up there by Moore. Moore plays it to the youngster. Picked up now by Colin. Number 6 again for Lions.
Number 6, that's Bruno.
Bruno.
Yes. And what Yariel is doing is making a lot of those runs from the back as well, maybe to help the play going forward. He would want to be a little bit careful with that.
I'm missing Amoni. Amoni is quite quick on the counter, but I'm not seeing him hit as yet.
Yes.
I think his Sabbath is just over. Whether or not he will come is a different thing. Here comes Bailey. Tonton Junior. And a clearance there in the nick of time there by Yariel. Miss kick there by Rashad, but it was a good attempt. Here comes Junior. Takes a shot. Goes over the top.
Certainly a threatening attempt there, good attempt there from the Lymers, but again, a lot work there by Yariel, who has been very busy in transforming himself from a striker culture into a defender, and he's been doing pretty
You said
well so far.
transforming himself. I think he has been transformed. Not a good touch there from Jackson, picked up there by Rashad. Good fake, turns inside but gives it away. Here comes the break. Mikai is offside. Yes, he is.
Yes,
That ball, yes, he is.
just
That
a
ball
shoulder,
from Christian
yes.
to Mackay was a bit too late. Mackay went ahead and he was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. He's not, well, let me say, with caution, he looked offside because the last time we were caught up here
Yes.
and we were balling for Zah, and when we did get Zah, we were wrong. Myself and Millington.
He looked, in this case, he looked just a shoulder ahead. And
Well, on that night, Millington was absolutely certain beyond any shadow of a doubt. And I was backing him up. Shamefully.
yeah, those quick movements, but I'm not seeing any hands going up there from the players, so you say for the moment, good call here by the young man.
What's his name was remonstrating. That was Christian.
Yeah.
I don't think he agreed with the call, but he's not the official.
Yes.
Kareem Boris has it. We're into the 32nd minute. It has been a tame game thus far. No real threatening attack. There was some, I would say, 60, 40, 55, 45 attempts, but no open 1v1 with the keepers yet. That cross that came in was a good one, and that attempt a while ago from the Lymers could have resulted in a goal, but very alert defending there from the man, Javiel. Luigi plays it all the way back to Tuntun, who seems to be playing in the central defense. Here is Brian trying a tricycle.
So it's
Throw to be taken by number 25. And that is, I know he used to play tennis. Let me see if I get his
25,
name.
Carlisle.
Carlisle,
Yeah,
yes. It's a tussle for it. Martin, and I dare say, Martin trying to use his body, with no understatement, body. Out of the right-hand side goes Carlos, trying to get past his man. Woodley's there, choosing a sliding tackle. Referee say play on. Another tackle comes in, ball played out to Woodley, who is up now. Shatter, really shutting. Colin first touch, not good. Intercepted. There's a foul on Colin there.
It's good alert
Could do
quickness
that.
there from Mikai. Robin picking the pocket there of the old vet there, Colin. And
Didn't even know
yes.
that Colin Mackay was coming. Marvin with the kick. Boots it forward. Finds the head of Tuntun. Colin picks it up in midfield. His touch is not good there. Gives it away, but works back for it. Sidhu picks it up on the right back position. Boots it downfield, only as far as Marvin. Marvin has some pressure from Junior, plays it nicely to Bruno. The Boons. Oh, beats him nicely. But well read there by the veteran Tuntun. Here is Carlisle, plays it over the top. Looking for Yannick. Yannick now has a mad one inside the box. What will he do? Turns it inside. Men go down. Carlisle can't control it. The ball goes out of touch. Yeah. And that was a good break by Carlisle. If he could have turned it back and nipped it across, he could have had an opportunity.
Yes, and Yariel, they're living quite dangerously there. Could have easily given away a spot kick, their penalty.
Puna plays it inside. Dalik. Sidhu falls on the ball. Ball played over the top. Looking for Yannick. Good defensive work there by Yariel. Meets the likes of Brown, Ikenya, Luigi. Plays it out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in. Tony.
Yes, they're trying to steal a couple of yardage there is the player there in Shamari. And Jackson is playing very, very defensive, deep in defensive midfield.
I'm seeing strolling into the stadium.
Yes, that's Capel.
As if he's on a cruise.
There's one to there. Christian, good move there, but cut out there by Damien. Colin, Kenya strips over it, and a shot from Yariel from some distance, but not troubling Danny in goal at all. But good effort there.
That's with Brian.
Yeah. Oh, Brian, yes. The locks there kind of, they plat. The plat and the stature, they're kind of fooling me there.
I was wondering if Yariel was 2-in-1. That's why Sam in defense.
But so far,
Even Stevens?
yes, nothing to really shout about. Most of the plays concentrated in midfield. See one or two true passes that, aside from the one that they.
See the hand in the back there from Action Jackson.
Yes.
So again, 1 point to Lions. They now have a bench.
Well, yeah, at least they have someone.
Advantage Lions.
Advantage, yeah. So we've seen that I was at Cap Jaluk and checking into a match there with the Roaring Lions and the Eagles Claw, and it was almost down to the wire, seeing 1-0, only to find out that the Eagles Claw lost the match 2-1. So
But up came the veteran Oliver Screechy
Yes.
Walker, and he came alive. That reminded me of a match. I think it was the Boston Celtics,
Yeah.
and who's Boston playing against?
Boston is playing the
Maya.
Sixers right now.
Who?
The Philadelphia Sixers.
Right.
76ers.
The star for the Boston. What?
Is that Tatum?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was missing everything.
Oh, yes.
And then in the last few minutes, he just took the game away from. You never underestimate these superstars.
Yes, so true. See some whistles out there. Maybe referee Albert, they're just saying encroaching. And,
Look at Colin standing over that ball like the big bad wolf.
well, maybe he certainly will be trying to pull the trigger from some distance.
He was trying to shoot from there. Karim is a veteran. Colin tries, but in vain. Goes hard,
Always
wide,
rising,
but not handsome.
Yes. Always riding. Probably needed maybe 10 or 15 yards back to have that one on target.
Karim Boris with the free kick, decked in blue. The Lions kicking from north to south. The green berets, that's the Lymers, they're kicking from south to north. Jackson being bundled off the ball there by veteran Colin. Junior takes a shot from way out, but he wouldn't beat Karim from there. He's a veteran.
Yes.
And unless Karim falls asleep, seems to be out of the box with that kick. Mighty close. Here is Mikai trying to show some strength, but he brings down Carlisle. Carlisle brings him back down. Tit for tat. Everything was inadvertent. I don't think anything was really purposefully done.
Is it Junior is playing in a central striking role? I'm not seeing him too much in midfield at all. It appears as though he's playing.
Yeah, he's playing in an advanced position. He made a number 10. Oh, not good work there by Tuntun. Dalik gets inside, but well intercepted there by Sidhu. Again, Dalik should have done better with that cross.
Better with that one, yes. It wasn't a challenge at all. Had wide open space, and players running on the back pole there. And just hit it into the leg of the defender there.
Plays it to Bruno. Bruno will get a good cross in, sends it in right at Danny. Danny takes it nicely. Again, you have to bring that outside the 6-yard box. Maybe about penalty spot. Danny. Only as far as Jackson. Action Jackson. Danny's out of the goal. Chips across. Picked up by Martin. Good run off the ball. Can he get it squared back? He does. Here come Mikai. Mikai! The ball blocked away for a corner. But Mikai looked threatening there.
Yeah, I thought he would have put his laces to that, but he looked as though Barry was just trying to place it into the far. Yes. So good defense there from the defender there. Apparently, though, it's like he really had it lined up and was just trying to guide it away at the far pole, but good block there.
Corner. It looks like, is it Christian?
Yes, looked like Christian over on that far side.
Ref is saying don't trouble the flag.
Well, a lot of these youngsters, though, culture, I think it helps them going into next season and beyond, getting a taste of, the big competition and trying to compete. They have done so pretty well so far. There's a corner kick taken, heads going up, but that ball is sailing on the outside.
Those fellas from the Lions are kicking as if they don't expect it. So when it comes out, they're just sticking their foot in instead of blasting it. Good one down the right hand side. Here is Yael. Can he get a cross in? He sends it in. Blocked away. Cleared by Colin. Yannick, can he start to break? He has a man on the outside in Junior. He seems to want to go to the right. He finds Rashad. Not a good pass. He had options.
Yes, lots of options.
That could have been a good break.
Yes. He kicks it outside. Well, a good move there by Yariel, but I think the cross probably could have been a little bit more with a little bit more loop Was flat,
A little
but
more height.
yes, very flat. You see the ball position picks up there in midfield. Christian Williamson loses it there to Ikenya Brown. He goes back and, well, Ariel gets out of breath there, trying to get back.
Rashad trying to get onto this. Yes, Marvin with him. Can he get past Marvin? Rashad. Rashad goes down. Who's that? Carlos. Picked up now on the outside by Martin. Oh, that's a nice turn. Oh, just wiped out Shatter. Oh, ball played ahead. But Sido is there. He could have gone back to Danny, but he decided to go square and put it out of touch.
Good move there. Martin there. Culture, maybe you can give me some history on him. I think that's the first time I'm seeing him.
I think this
so
might
far.
have been his first match for the senior team.
Okay.
He played for the youth Lions in the youth under 15 competition recently. He's also a member of the national under 15 boys team. If I'm not mistaken, he is on Maroon.
Okay.
And he's also from Valley School. So he has a good football pedigree.
Good pedigree, yes.
And so, congratulations on making it to the senior Lions squad. And playing quite well, holding his own.
Certainly holding his own. As we are nearing halftime, still all square here.
Well, played inside, looping. Carlisle need to watch it go out of touch. He does. It's going to be a goal kick.
Yes, I don't think it's not a good setup there from those front runners for the Roaring Lions. All of them was more or less jam-packed in one particular area. One or two players that was far forward. None of them elected to at least hold the back pole. And is that Keanu I'm seeing there? I'm seeing him.
That's Keanu.
Almost looked like Keanu.
Yes, he came here with, it looked like DK.
I haven't seen DK.
But I don't understand why is he in the stands. His team is playing.
I haven't seen.
Is that Keanu?
It looks like Keanu, yeah. And I haven't seen, but DK was on playing for the Lions, unless he's carrying an injury. I'm not too sure. These players move so fast across the board. Hard to track.
Yeah, Lions trying to build. Intercepted by Carlisle. Gives it away to Shamari. Shamari blocked away there by Carlisle. We're into the 45th minute. I will now see how much injury time we'll have. I say about 1 or 2. Colin. Kind of lame touch. Cleared away. Picked up there by Jackson. Jackson to Shamari. Shamari plays to Bruno. Bruno back to Shamari. Shamari back to Bruno. Good combination. Good 1-2. Bruno trying to get past Carlisle. Carlisle turns on the outside nicely. Oh, that's a fine pass. Colin, under pressure. Boots it out of touch. 2 minutes extra time.
Good recovery work there from Carlisle. Bruno's a little bit on the slow side of things, so while the move was good, not having enough pace to get around Carlisle and loses out there what could have been a promising attack there for the Roaring Lions.
Shamari with the throw. We're into the 46th minute. Don't forget we have 2 minutes extra time. Oh, Colin just wiped out the youngster. Colin is like, did I do that?
Yes.
Look at him, shocked like an angry spider. I didn't do that. But nevertheless, help the youngsters up. That's good sportsmanship there by Colin.
Yes.
And he's a veteran. He's around this game. He's very passionate about the game.
Yes.
He has been on as a player, a goalkeeper, a coach, road school, soldiers. He even played with Lions.
Yes.
No, with Lymers. Nuji, indecisive. Picked up by Junior. Junior goes down. Shamari plays it to Bruno. Bruno has Carlisle with him, turns inside nicely, only as far as
Again.
Rashad, who kicks it out of touch.
Yes, Bruno certainly. Carlisle is certainly having the better of Bruno there, and not. Maybe they might want to move on the side with Shatter over there.
Maybe
Yes.
he could wipe out Chatham.
Yes.
Yeah, bordering on halftime now. Ball played inside the box. Headed away. Junior trying to pick it up. Has pressure from Dalik. Ball breaks. Dalik picks it up. Yariel trying to get a shot off. Plays it wide to Marvin. Marvin sends a weak powder puff in. Colin controls it. Boots it away. That should be.
Good shielding there from Woodley, and that should be it.
Yes, it is. It's halftime here at the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium. It's the match. Lions versus Lymers. After 47 minutes, it's 0-0.
Yes, 0-0, and I'm certainly looking forward to an even more exciting half. Maybe, well, we've seen another player over there, and the Lymers bench too, so equal again culture. And we will ask you to come back to us in about 8 or 10 minutes when we bring you the second half back to Master Control. Welcome back. We're just about getting ready to get into the second 45 minutes of this first match on a Saturday evening. Quarter of matches here. It's the men senior division for 2023. The Lymers FC in the green and black versus the Rowing Lions. Well, the defending champions from last year, but they are in the second spot and will have mountainous work to do in order to catch the Docks United with some help from some of the other teams if they can do so. But it's the Lymers with possession now. Here's Junior Anthony. He's been dispossessed there by that's Christian. Good pass there, but not good return pass there from the player there in Mikai Connor. But he has done some good work to at least gain possession back, and at the back the ball is with that Woodley. He's fine. Connor again, who's a little bit far from his role actually. As I say, welcome back, Culture.
Good evening once again. So the battle continues. Who will break this deadlock?
Well, Lymers, they have started quite briskly.
In your estimation, who looked the most threatening in the first half?
I would have to say the Lymers. I think I had them. I think I saw them with about 3 occasions where they were looking very, very threatening. One in particular, had it not been for the awareness of Yariel, Junior could have easily knocked that ball past the rushing and Karim, who was rushing out of goal. So I would give them the edge in terms of the most threatening so far.
Okay. Well, we're not missing any action. There's a player down. It looks like it's a player from the Lions team. Who is it?
Looks like...
Yariel?
It looks so, yeah, because that's Shamari over on the far side. Yes, it looks like Yariel. You see Capel going through some paces to the back of the bench there. So maybe Coach Fishy and Nico would just decide to maybe spring a surprise. Well, not spring a surprise, but make a substitute in the person of who probably you would think that they may go for maybe Bruno and shift. Is that Jackson over on that far side, or Dalik, one of those players? Yes, speed. Yes.
I see also that the man Amani he's in for the Lymers, so they have reinforcement.
Yes.
So they made their sub. The Lions make theirs, not as yet. They're waiting for Capelito. So we see the changes, the strategies, the tactics. Shamari plays it back to Marvin. Marvin has some space. Will he exploit the space? Tries a diagonal ball. It's a good one on the outside. No, what a bad touch that time from the youngster in Martin.
Yes.
Thought he panicked under the pressure because he saw a player coming at him at 100 miles per hour. Ah, that's a nice turn. Oh, that's a sweet turn there by Yannick.
Yes, they have gotten rid of us. They have substituted. Is that
Does Yannick
Lee?
play cricket?
No.
7, no.
No. Well, it was the basketball, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carlos with the throw. Looking for Amoni. Amoni is quite fresh. Christian trying to muscle his way through. Must be a foul here from Sidhu.
Well,
He said play on?
It's almost like he says infringement there, but I think that might be going the wrong way, if you ask me.
Did they make a quick play? I didn't see.
Yes, they did.
Okay, so the foul was against Mikai?
Yes. So
we're into the 58th minute. We're into the second half. It's 0-0. Both teams deadlocked at 0. Who will break that deadlock? Are they waiting for a screeching moment?
Well, probably.
Or are they waiting for a screeching moment?
This match should end up at least 1-0 to someone, or maybe 2-0.
1-1.
1-1.
You never know.
Yes.
But we need goals.
Yes, but certainly the Lymers, they have really been pressing the gas in this second half so far in all the moments. And maybe they will be looking to see whether or not they can be the team that would break the deadlock so far.
It's a free kick for the Lymers. Out at distance again. Look at the man on the right. He should be out and coming in. Even further out now.
Yes.
Ball played back to Carlisle. Carlisle plays it wide. Finds Luigi. Luigi twisting and turning. Can't get inside. Lions defending stoutly. Nice ball along the right hand side. Can they start the break? It will be picked up by Tuntun. Plays it all the way back. Picked up by Sidhu. Sidhu plays it back to Danny. Danny plays it out wide. Ball chips inside. This could be dangerous. All alone. This must be a shot. No! Dali going in the wrong direction. Instead of turning towards goal, he turned away from goal. He's still heading away from goal.
Yes.
How did he get away in there by himself?
I'm not sure. And how did he turn away from goal is something.
How did he not get a shot off? How did he not get a shot off? He was headed towards goal, himself and his other player, and he turned away from goal and allowed the defenders to come back.
Yes,
that was strange.
Quite strange because he was.
Tells me one thing: he's not a goal scorer.
Goal
scorers always head for goal.
Yes, he was all alone. I'm thinking that he was gonna just bring that ball down and at least try to have a goal, but turning away and turning all the way back as if he was heading in the opposite direction. Well, he was actually heading in the opposite direction.
So the players from the Soldiers getting ready for their battle against the Diamonds. That's a free kick played low there by Yariel. Cleared away partially by Luigi. Bruno plays it inside. Cleared away by Tuntun. There's one player up front in Yannick for the Lymers. Can he get away from 3? Takes one down. Both went down. Foul against Lions.
Well, again, Lymers coming over with it. And Little Soldiers against the Diamonds. So far, culture. I'm only been able to see one match. That's the first encounter. I'm certainly sure that the female, in terms of how they are going so far, pretty much interesting so far.
Well, so far it seems to be Superstars and the EastEnders that are the front runners. The Superstars, they won both of their games. The EastEnders, they've played 3. They lost the first game against Superstars, 3-0. But then they came back strong and won 2. So they're both on 6 points. Diamonds, they, I think, drew their first game 3-3 with Shining Stars. And I think this is their second game.
Well, and you could say a good start for them so far because I think last year they were on the...
But they should have beaten Shining Star. They were leading 3-0 before halftime.
Oh, wow.
And allowed... Here comes Luigi trying to break away on the left-hand side. He has Marvin in front of him, though. Good recovery here by the defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Lions back in defense. So that the recovery was excellent.
Yes,
picked up by Bruno, coming all the way back. But then gives it away to Amoni. Amoni sends it inside. It's blocked away for a corner.
Yes, careless defending there after all that hard work there, Marvin. You can see there gesticulating and probably would see the end of Bruno culture. And Capel, vet there, is going to come on. Where on the field he will be slotted into, we will just have to wait and see. In the meantime, it's a corner kick there to the Lymers, the first one for this second half. And they'll look to see how best they can capitalize on this free kick in a dangerous position.
Perhaps Capel will go into the central midfield position and they will push up Mikai.
Yes.
And maybe they will push What's his name out on the wing? Dalik or even Jackson. So offside here. It's almost camped out in the corner there. It was Yannick and he's asking, what did I do wrong?
Yes, well, I see Capel has gone out to the wing. So, well, here we see now some instructions being given. Jackson has gone on the far side.
Nice ball on the left hand side. Is he fast enough? No, he's not.
What was that?
See a big contingent there from the Diamonds. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Large squad.
16, 17. More?
Yeah.
Not seen the soldiers as yet. Well, play the cross field to Shamari. Shamari gets it out. So 17, 18, 19. Definitely a bumper squad. 20.
What?
That should be it.
I think I know the young man, number 26, Martin. I think I've seen him play already. He's been looks very well. Yes, yes.
That's a
well, flag going up quickly too. So it'd be interesting to see how the link between Capel and especially some of these youngsters, how they will link up together. I'm certainly sure that he will want to be driving them a bit more as well and trying to get the best out of them.
Well, they're looking for some spark in the middle. Can they get it? They need it because we need a goal. This has been a tame game so far.
Very tame.
Here is Dali. Picks up, plays it inside to, it looks like Christian. Find Mikai. Mikai under pressure, gives it away. Cleared away there by Carlos. Ball breaks nicely for Yariel. Yariel plays it wide to Woodlicious Woodley. Woodley plays it inside, picked up by Colin. Colin one time to Junior. Junior plays it forward, looking for a shot. Yariel is fast. Keeper is off the line, takes it easily.
Yes, that some of these players, Woodley, could be a little bit more careful with their passes. You know, they're trying to good fake move there again. See what's the ball being given away there.
Unforced error, you call that in tennis?
Yes, yes.
He's a veteran, Capelito. Lito trying to play. Mikai running away from it. Picked up by Luigi. Nice turn. Luigi. Intercepted nicely. Can they get a break on? Oh, intercepted well.
Yes, good.
By the veteran. Colin picks it up. Can he send someone away? Here comes Junior. First touch hard. Too hard. And ball picked up there by Boris.
Junior is saying going to get a handball call, yes.
Cut for handball. I thought he was clapping to say good pass. Ball intercepted. Pell picks it up. Here comes Martin. Martin looking at that diagonal one there from Mikai. Maybe moving a bit too early. Intercepted easily though. Here is Carlisle. Has it on the outside. Going down the line. Plays it forward. Luigi picks it up. Turns inside. Marvin being dispossessed there by. But that's a nice searching ball. A good interception there by Woodley. Pelito. Here's Carlos. Carlos has Yavel in front of him. Can he blow past Yavel? He plays it inside diagonal. Nice one there by Yannick is blocked away. It's a corner.
Yes, again there we see Martin trying to find Capel when he should have actually gone back to Yariel there. He was just forcing the pace just a little bit. and there's had to be a lot more talking out there. What I realized though, culture, is that when the Lions they're on the attack, it's only about two men forward. They certainly need to get more bodies, more numbers forward to at least keep the defenders for the Lymers in play as well. Keep them a little bit more active.
Definitely.
Yes.
Well, it's going to be a corner for the Lymers. What can they do? Can they create something magical? It's going to be an in-swinger from Colin, but I don't think the Green has enough players in the box.
Yes.
They're spread out. They're around the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Lions have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 men in the box. Colin is a good corner! Oh!
What's that?
Amani came powering in. He seems to have headed at goal, but it was cleared away there by Boris. That was a dangerous corner. It looks as if all the Lions players stood up and just watched that ball come in.
Boris actually got a save on that culture.
He did. That's why you get a corner.
What is
Colin,
this?
can he be second time lucky? Another good one inside the box. Heads go up, down, goal! Goal! That was Amani leaping above the Lions defense and pounding it down. And poor Danny Licious dived for all he was worth, but he didn't catch squat. And it's into the back of the net. It's 1-0. Lions on the back foot. Lymers large and in charge. And eventually, the deadlock has been broken. Talk to me, Tony Licious.
I saw it. Colin coming. Two real dangerous free kick there. The taller men there for Lions not putting a body, not getting ahead to the ball.
Again, but the second time nobody went up. The only person I saw up, and it was the same person who got onto the first one,
exactly,
but headed it in the reach of the goalkeeper. This time he headed it away from Boris. Boris dived, but he couldn't save. And guess what? The Lymers are leading the Lions 1-0 in the 62nd minute. Here comes the Lions, but it's intercepted easily there. So Amani, we could call him the super sub.
Yes.
Amani Gums came in at halftime. Here comes Mikai with a left footer! Was it saved or did it just go wide?
It just went wide. And the good effort there by the young man there, Mikai Kana, really pulling it. And like you said, a real goal scorer there, having an opportunity and then pulling the trigger. But then, culture, as we go back to that goal, I'm not really surprised that the two taller players in central defense, Yariel and Marvin, they are not regular headers of the football. And if you check out the way how they have played, they are not generally good headers of the football. They prefer to use their feet as opposed to using their head. And we saw that there that caused that goal and breaking the deadlock. And they've got all to play for here.
We're seeing soldiers. They're going out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 so far, thus far. Here is the Lymers trying to build again. He's in an offside position by about 2,000 miles. He takes a shot and scores. No flag. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? It's goal! Rashad, tell me what happened there. That look. I'm not asking for VAR. I was embarrassed last night. I said offside for sure. When VAR showed me up, he was not offside, but that one looked clearly offside.
Yeah,
I don't know ¿Qué pasó?
Yes, he looked clearly
but nevertheless,
offside.
Rashad makes it 2-0. Boris is angry like a spider. He's going mad.
Yes, and we've seen there where the hands are going up there. The assistant there, probably not in line, but he certainly look all alone there by himself. We'll certainly have to have a look at that one. Culture, but they have found themselves wanting here the Roaring Lions here. Poor defending, albeit that we can say we might need to look at VAR. They still have to be defending and defending better. They're giving a lot of way, a lot of position from the back and not picking up well at all. So it's 2 goals to the good there for the Lymers, and like I said, they have looked to the team that came out in the second half and looked to be a team in the business side of things here. Rowing Lions have it all to play for and all to do, giving away a lot of the possession of the ball here, Rowing Lions, and just looking very, very unusual as they not accustomed to be playing like that. But 2
Lions
goals to
in
nil.
trouble.
Yes,
2 goals to nil down
yeah.
to Lions.
Yes.
Can they pull something back? Here is Venel trying to put it on the inside. Picked up there by Woodley. Woodley plays it out wide to Venel. What will Venel do? Can he save it? He does. Gets it back to Woodlicious Woodley. Woodley tried to break through, but the ball is picked up by Grant. Play diagonal to Junior. Junior is under pressure. Junior runs it out of touch.
Yes.
Did I see warming up for the Lions jelly?
Yes, I think I saw him over on that far side there.
Well, it's jelly time because they need some spunk. They need some spark. Lions in big trouble. It's big trouble here in Little China.
Yes, they've not possessed the ball well at all.
Again, the
Yes,
Lions
again.
seem to be so hesitant. Look at that.
Lazy,
Yariel didn't
yes.
move. Woodley didn't move. And the 2 goals, they seem to be stuck in their boots.
Yes, yes. Only have themselves to blame, similarly to the that match against the Diamonds in the first round. Again, here is Lymers with it, and time is certainly on their side as well. Still a lot of time in the game, but from what we have seen so far, we'll have pressed to think that the Rowing Lions can get a goal back quickly and make it more interesting.
Well, we were thinking 1-0 or 2-0, but
I did say it's going to end 1-0 or 2-0.
it's too early to count.
Yes.
Can remember the Lions, they were trailing 1-0 for a long time against, was it Eagle Club?
Yes.
And they came back and beat them 2-1. In the dying moments, can they do the same? Here comes Lito, plays it through. Who's on the right hand side? It's Mikai. There's a man on the inside, can't get it inside. Trying to beat his man, goes down. Corner.
I'm thinking that he was trying to cut it back there. I don't know if the angle was tight, Culture. I thought he had a chance to at least, but he's trying to play the Christian in on goal. But good defensive work there.
Can they capitalize from this corner? They need something. They need a break.
Well, the thing is they don't have good headers, so
who they missing is definitely Tafari and Jermaine.
Yes.
Normally we come bursting through and score from positions like this. So definitely, even Screechy does well in the ear from this position. Here is a corner from the Lions. Ball sent inside. That's a good ball. Heads go up. Ball breaks. Can they get a shot off? There's a mad scramble for it. Cleared away there by the goal scorer, Amani. Lito plays it out wide to Yariel. Yariel trying to get it back to Lito. Not a good pass. Junior picks it up. Under pressure from Yariel, he goes down. Lito picks it up. Martin, oh, that's a fine move. Gets to the leg of Carlos. Beats him again. Capelito sends a sailing ball inside, over the head. This must be one. Blocked away. Good defensive work nearby. It looks like Damian Bailey does well. Bailey. Tun. Picked up now by Dalik. Played inside. Can he get a shot of Mikai? Mikai, good defensive work. Now it was Christian. Mikai picks it up now. Dalik goes down like a sack of brick. Here comes the man. Yannick plays it out on the left-hand side. Brown plays it out. It's a diagonal one, but it's a little bit too hard. And Boris comes off the line to pick up.
So a little bit more excitement, a little bit more intensity there from the Rowing Lions. And certainly left it quite late. Again, poor control there from
We're into the 78th minute. Check this out. You're hearing me correct. Lions trailing. Here comes Mikai! 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 Oh, that's a sizzling block there coming in from Sidhu. Mikai gets up. Here comes a shot from Shimari. No! And the ball went across goal and go begging. Here comes Carlos on the break. Carlos plays it inside to Junior. There's a man down for Orange inside the box. Here comes Colin. Beats his man. Picked up there by, again, Colin fouling. He will get a card this time. Because he did it before, he got away.
Yes.
He's trying it a second time, but there's a man in orange down in the box. Could be
Connor. Yes, Connor.
either Connor. Yes, it's Mikai.
Really made a good move there, Mikai, but again, good stout defending. Unlike the Roaring Lions we've seen where when it mattered most, the Lymers team, they have been very, very good in defense there because it was certainly a good run there from Mikai Connor, but was closed down very quickly there and gotten a real stiff challenge there. Well, Colin probably been saved by Mikai being attended today by the referee, but certainly.
But if he was going to get a card, he's still going to get it. I know Burton.
We'll see.
I don't know if he was going to get a card, but
yes.
because you know why I said that? He pulled back somebody
yes.
before. The referee let it go. He has done it again.
Let's
see if Colin is saved by the bell. So after 71 minutes plus, Lions trailing the Lymers 2-0. They have dug themselves another deep hole. Can they get out this time? Vamos a ver.
Wow.
Is he going back to Colin? He has a good memory, you know. Burton, stepping back, searching for Colin. Colin kind of moving away. Okay, Colin seems to be safe.
Probably get a veteran pass there.
A VIP pass.
A master's pass.
A VIP pass. Colin looks so guilty, just sneaking away from her.
Yes.
Here is, maybe Colin told him I was pulling him back so that you could look at the play on the field, at the ground. Here is Yariel. Yariel tried to, again, Yariel sending those balls in too low. He needs to rise them. He needs to give them some loop.
Yes.
Here is Jackson sending a ball inside. Danny Licious comes out, takes it easily.
Good goalkeeping there from Danny.
I still think that's some more pressure. Again, they needed a tall somebody like, what's his name there? Oliver, to be on to the end of those. So a lot of pieces missing here from the Lions. Can they, will they, are they able to come back?
But they've dug themselves in this whole culture because, like I said, a lot of the possession they've given the ball away and not defending as much as they could because Rochard had a lot of time on that ball as well, picking his spots and choosing to really go past the goalkeeper there, Boris in goal, while they were looking and making noise about what's offside. And
two veterans collided there. They look like two. One of those heavyweight fights with like George Foreman and Muhammad Ali when they were in their twilight days.
Yeah.
Just there in slow motion. But the Lions definitely have a long, long way to go. Because the Lymers, they're leading and they're playing strong, 2-0. Goal coming from the boot of Amani Gums. And then Rashad seemed to have gotten away. Tony saying at me that it was offside. I go keep my mouth shut after last night. Foul against the Lymers. Free kick for the Lions. No, free kick for Lymers. So it means the Lymers will slow it down. See some experience there from Brother Richardson.
Yeah, they take all
that is
the time
Carlo.
they have. Yes.
They still sneaking some miles. Ball played out on the flank to Luigi. He's in the offside position, Yannick. Oh, Eperate. Don't want no collision. No choking, no choking.
Well, this time the AR has said, well, maybe I missed one, but I can't miss that one. Again, you see some careless playing there, careless defending.
Here is ball played wide to Woodley. Turns on the outside. Nice ball to Mikai. Mikai turns it inside to Dali. That's a good ball. He's away. Oh, that was a fine piece of defense there by the man Amani. Good recovery. He came from no man's land. And it was like a bullet.
Yes.
It was like a hair. And intercepted. That certainly would have been a goal.
Yes, defending very well there, and at least giving his team a chance with this 2-goal cushion advantage. As just under a quarter of an hour to go in this encounter. Corner kick. And again, not using corners as we saw with the Lymers. And like I said, they
22. That's
22 team.
Here is Lymers building on the left hand side. Carlisle tried to use his speed, but it seemed to be running in reverse. Ball played all the way back to Karim Boris. Boris plays it back out on the right hand side. Lions trying to break out of defense.
I'm not too sure why they elected to leave Dali in midfield. I would have pushed him on the right side because he's not an out-and-out defensive player who is going to stop the opponents.
Lions need something quick. We're into the 77th minute. Time is running out on the Lions. 77 minutes have elapsed. The Lymers leading 2-0. Can the Lions pull a rabbit out of the bag or out of the hat? What say you?
The rabbit is there.
No, the rabbit, you know, is playing for Diamond.
Yes.
And he's not coming out of a hat.
Yes.
Here comes the Lymers. And it seems to me like Amoni, I keep saying Amoni is playing in the number 6 position.
Yes.
He's playing deep. Just tucking in. Boris picks it up, wants to start the break early. Plays it on the right hand side to Action Jackson.
But you see, it makes it the Roaring Lions players for some reason today been very, very easy to defend because they're not possessing the ball, they're not stringing the passes like we are accustomed to, and so not a real torrid time for the team in green so far. They're not asking that many questions of the team in green, and it's pretty easy going for the Lymers, especially in the second half. Again, you see ball given away as we've seen in this particular second half.
Here is Colin picking it up in midfield, trying to find the left flank. Ball intercepted. Luigi picks it up, plays it back to Carlisle. Carlisle has it on the flank. Carlisle. The Lions looking to make a substitution now. Who is that on the line? It doesn't look like Jelly. Who is it?
Yeah, it doesn't look like Jelly.
Oh, it was Christian who came
went
off.
up, yeah.
So he's coming back on now. He had an injury. Cleared away by Tuntun. Do you have any candidates in mind for man of the match?
Well, for sure, Damien has really...
Yes, that was the first thing that came to my mind, Tuntun.
Yes, he has really done yeoman service at the back there.
Cleared away by Amoni, just kicking away into no man's land. Marvin picking it up. Plays it to Woodley. Number 14. Plays it down the flank to Martin. Plays it inside. Again, Lions not ready for this.
Yeah,
They're very lethargic here tonight. Here comes Damian Tuntun Bailey. That's a good pass. But Yannick turns into trouble. Marvin, can he start to break here? Oh, veteran. Foul there by the man, Sidhu. I would say a professional foul. Professional, no? Quick pass to Martin. What can Martin do? Can he get it inside? Send it inside, but it's a lame cross. And Lions definitely have their work cut out for them because we're into the 81st minute. They just have about 9 minutes to make something spectacular.
Yes. You see a substitute.
Is Jackson coming off?
Yeah, Jackson's gone off.
And now Jelly's on. Interesting. Ball booted away there by Sidhu. Looking for Junior. Junior turns. Junior Simon Anthony. Trying to get past his man. Both players tussling for it. It's going to be a foul against the Lymers. Yeah, ball played short.
Sliding it up there and making sure that you realize that they're against the clock. The Lions there against the clock, and they were taking at least looking as if they are leading 2-0, but really.
He's Pelito gets past his man. Pelito sends it nicely to Mikai. Mikai sends it inside. Cleared. Oh, that's nice interception. Good poise there by Damian. Plays it out to Rashad Grant. Grant plays it inside to Yannick. Yannick has a man calling for it. Plays it back to Amoni. Amoni plays it out nicely to Grant. Grant plays it over the top looking for Junior. That's a good ball. Junior pushing and tugging and pulling, but loses possession. Here is the sub. Jelly plays a searching ball over the top, looking for Grant, looking for Shamari. Good work again there by Damian Tuntun Bailey. Ball played to Amoni. Amoni under pressure from, plays a true pass. Grant is away. Grant turns back. Grant runs into trouble. He's dispossessed. He says a sizzling tackle is just root up the grass. Talk to me, Tony. That was a good attempt. He should have gone in and goal. Should have powered forward.
Yes, certainly a good attempt there, but this time he was met there by defense there and lost out. Here's Christian. Good move there from the young man. Again, cross found wanting there. And they're just not having enough players moving forward. They're just as if they're just playing the ball in midfield. And like I said, they've been giving it away, not forcing forward at all.
Junior has a ball 1v1 with Marvin. Turns inside, get past Marvin, but he can't get past Yariel. Yariel looks dangerous there in the penalty area. And Junior not happy, but he worked hard. Here is Jelly. Plays it back to Yariel. Picked up by Mikai. Mikai to Jelly. They still need to forge forward. They do that now with Capelito. Lito. Capelito on the outside, surging forward inside the box. He has 3. Again, good, solid defensive work there by the big bad Burley.
Yeah, they've been very
Tuntun to the rescue.
Very good defending there.
Excellent
from
defending.
The Lymers. Again, they will certainly be.
Capelito with the corner, comes in, head go up, ball breaks. Can he get a shot off? Yariel, no, ball cleared. Marvin picks it up, can he get it back inside the box? Sends it inside, headed away. It's the Lymers on the break with Junior. Simon Anthony turns inside, plays it to Grant. Grant has orange around him, turns, plays it back. Colin boots it over the top, intercepted there by Christian. Marvin picks it up. He has acres of space ahead of him. What will he do? Plays it out on the right-hand side to Yariel. Gabriel boots it forward. Tuntun, this time a mistake. Picked up on the right hand side. Yeah! Ooh, that's a powder puff there by Shamari.
Shamari again. Yeah, had an opportunity there, but it's meat and drink there for Danny in goal. And they are certainly been found wanting here, the Roaring Lions. So
Oh, the junior get past Gabriel. Good work there by Woodley. Picked up by Junior. Junior plays it inside to Amoni. Amoni tries a one-time shot, but it's a powder puff. So the Lymers not easing up. So Tony, I'm going to go find out from the officials who is the man of the match. So I'll leave you with the news that the Lions, they are trailing the Lymers 2-0. Goals coming from the boot of Amoni the Sub-Gums in the, I think it was the, I don't have the exact time, but I came in the second half.
Yes.
And then Rashad, he also added the icing on the cake. Is it the icing?
Well, you could say that no, because just under 5 minutes to go, whatever little injury time that you have.
Calling a good ball over. Well taken, well judged there by Boris. Boots it out, not a good kick. Luigi picks it up. Luigi should have tried it from there. Ball played through there by Amoni, but Simon Antino wasn't ready for that.
Yes,
so Tony,
yes,
all yours.
Yeah, and what I can say though, that I don't think the substitute that was made there has not really helped the Roaring Lions at all. Not seeing the effect of that substitute, bringing Capel on and making a few other adjustments we thought that we would have seen. They have been very, very sloppy, very careless. And we've seen a number of balls being given away here by the Roaring Lions. But we can say certainly kudos to the Lymers. They have been the team pressing forward. They've gotten 2 opportunities from some careless defending and has taken those opportunities. We've seen where the one of, well, we can't say for sure because the second goal that was scored by Rashad, smartly taken there by the young man as well, using the opportunity. The linesman flag didn't go up. We inside where the goalkeeper there in Karen Burris was really gesticulating himself. I haven't seen the player on the offside, but it has been certainly the better team has been the Lymers in the second half, and they have gotten all to show for it, but 2 goals in the lead. And so we want to say kudos to them, and back to the drawing board again for the Roaring Lions. We know that they're pretty much young squad, but we've seen some really not so familiar mistakes that they've been making, giving away quite a number of the possession. Yeah, again, see some good move there from the youngsters, but not as effective as they would have liked. It's Woodley now finds more comes back to Martin, and yeah, it's Williams across and blocked there again by Sidu. It's going to be, well, it's a substitute, and Kenya Brown he's going to leave the field in the 89th minute of play. 2-0 in favor of the Lymers. Yes, it's 2-0 in favor of the Lymers. So they have gotten what they really would have came here for. 2-0. There's a shot there, blocked there. I probably would have thinking about crossing that ball. There is again giveaway again there from Yariel, and that has been the story of this match here so far, especially in the second half. They have been very, very, very um, disappointing with their again ball being given away again. Very, very disappointing with their possession here this um, afternoon. Here is Rashad, maybe just taking a little bit too long. Ball trying to find a player there. Again, here is serious and heavy tackle there on the part of the player there. So not a lot of time and space on the ball being given from the youngsters. They have been defending stoutly here, the Lymers. 19 minutes of play, and we've got some 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes of added time. And they are pressed to think that the Roaring Lions will probably pull a goal back, but football is, you can never say never. Here's a shot and miss kick there. And again, Bailey at the scene of things. It's so taken. Cleared away there momentarily there by Omani Gums. Recovers possession is Marvin. Woodley finds Martin, trying to get around Grant. Grant does well, and again a throw for his troubles. The ball goes across the touchline deep into the defensive half there of the Lymers FC. The some 4 minutes and some away from what would be a good victory for them, and again sending Roaring Lions some 9 points below their nemesis, the Ducks United. Their ball been pushed through. Williams comes back, being hung there by Bratcher. Cross coming in. And again, here is Capel trying to thread the needle there, but a lot of defending there, and the infringement goes against the Roaring Lions, who's gotten quite a bit of some calls there as well going against them. It could have been otherwise, but Lymers, all Lymers here in the second half. Two ball nicely put through there to Shamari. Again, Capel. And well, that has been the story of the evening. I'm not too sure whether it's bruised ego there, but Capel is rolling in pain there. We just pulled something. I know he has been carrying a bit of an injury there in the calf and the thigh area, so he has not been playing as many games as is accustomed to, and has been nursing a bit of injury for this year, latter part of last year as well. And that one, I'm sure he would have wanted to at least have back there. And we have, I guess, just a little bit of bruised ego, coupled with he has to be helped off the field, so I guess that is saying much, and probably maybe just aggravating that injury that he has been carrying for some time. And so it will be a 9-point deficit here for the Roaring Lions. And you can all but certainly say that the Ducks United, they will be the 2023 champions, in Ducks United for the first time winning the tournament here in Rainbow City, Anguilla. But there's still quite a bit of games to be played. And if the form stays, it's quite interesting to see whether or not they will be overtaken here. But football you can never say never. It's milking all the time is Carlos. Yeah, is Jan. Good work there. Rashad shields well and picking up an infringement, but probably what would be the final kick of this encounter. Here's Colin Liddy, shot and almost eluding the hands there of Kareem. Just summing up what has been really a lackluster performance there from the Roaring Lions. And certainly this will probably be the final kick here. Corner kick coming over, heads going up, and ball goes into touch for, what's that? It's going to be another corner kick. Well, yes, going to be another corner kick there. So, I'm not too sure why this long hold up. Almost a minute and some has gone, and corner kick still not taken yet. Matter of formality. Just weird. Well, additional time here for this match, and it's finally through, and that's going to do it. It's 2-0 in favor of the Lymers FC, coming away and beating the Lions here, and gets back to the drawing board there for the youngsters there for the Roaring Lions. They has been on the end of things, putting in some good performances, but tonight maybe just have to boil a bit. I've seen a lot of lackluster position, but we want to say kudos to the Lymers for really a hard fought, especially the second half, because all even squeezed even in the second half, and it was on the first half, and it was at the second half that the Lymers would have dominated and got most of the possession, and I've gotten 2 goals to show for it. The man of the match is number 13, Damian Bailey, veteran there for the both for Anguilla and for the Lymers as well, really defending stoutly at the back and not allowing anything easy. And the Roaring Lions, they certainly go 3 more points back of the table, though they're in second spot. And yeah, that's the end of the match there. In our first encounter, the Roaring Lions versus the Lymers FC, it was 2-0 in favor of the Lymers. We thank you for joining us in this first encounter, but maybe just go get a drink of water, some popcorn, and head back to your device for more live action. It's the female side of things. We will have the Little Soldiers. They will be coming up against the Diamonds Queens in our featured match for this evening. Until then, Tony Fleming handing you back to Master Control.